everybody. So today we're going to have the next tasting of one of my base porters. Now back in 2021 I started a series of porters and I still have some. I wanted to let some age and see how they're doing. So this is base porter 60L with chocolate rye malt. 6.21% ABV, probably a little bit high for a porter, at least in my opinion. I want to see that 5.5 or a little bit lower. 1.3 is when this was bottled. Small carbonation tablets were used in this. This will be in a playlist with all the rest of them. Are we going to get some foam over? If you want to go check them all out, yes we are. I want to say 4. Better go a little slower. So we're going to have to wait. So this is actually, I want to say, the first beer I've had using the small pearl carbonation tablets that has actually been overcarbed, if you want to say it like that. I've been trying some more, and you'll see some more if you watch these, I guess, in real time. That I'm going back and trying beers that are a year old, maybe an IPA that's 2 years old, just to see how the carbonation level is, see how the hops are doing, see if the malt's taken over, and all that. So yeah, it's kind of interesting that the first overcarbed beer in who knows how many batches, over 100, that's actually been overcarbed. I don't remember another one. I do have another porter that I'm gonna do. I mean, that thing is staying around. I know none of the other ones, when they were fresh, I think it was like 2 weeks, maybe a month, then 3 months, then 6 months I tried them in. But yeah, that's interesting that's overcarb. I think there's enough in here. I'll probably have it all over my face, but that's fine. Off-white colored head on this one. Starting to get some peaks and valleys. Light chocolate colored head. 3.5 fingers of head on that. Lots of bubbles. Amber brown in color. Looks more like a brown. You guys are seeing it a little darker. But yeah, I would say it looks like the bottle. The bottle and this, I don't know. Yeah, because that has nothing. I guess if you look it up here. But yeah, if I'm back here, it's about the same. A dark brown like a brown color would be. Chill haze, maybe a little... I can see my finger through it, but I would say there's some chill haze, maybe a little haziness in there after it settles down. Hopefully this doesn't go over. It's all the way up to the neck. Let's smell. Medium roasted coffee is about the only thing I get out of this, and I'm fine with that. I do like coffee. I like my coffee cold. Bold, dark, roasted coffee is what I usually drink. Maybe a little bit of sweetness. What did I say? 6.2. I'm surprised there's that kind of sweetness coming out of here. Maybe a little chocolate sweetness in there, but I think that medium roasted coffee is what sticks out the most. But since it is like 6.2, I'm surprised that sweetness is coming out. I thought it would be almost like a dry porter. Yeah, smells good. Let's go ahead and taste. Little watered down coffee, but again, it's a porter. I almost think the flavors now are a little too big for a porter. Like just the amount of roasted coffee, chocolate, a little bitterness in there, a little sweetness in there, especially the aftertaste. I would almost think that there's lactose in here because of the sweetness in the back end in the aftertaste. Kind of like a chocolate covered coffee bean. Yeah, that coffee really comes out in the aftertaste. This thing's going to go over again. Let's pour some more in here. Look at that. See if we can get it mostly in here. I can't wait to start making stouts. Baseball is over, so now I can get back to brewing a whole bunch of beers. Yeah, I think if you're a chocolate fan and a coffee fan, this is a good one. Chocolate rye, I'm really not getting any spice. Like if you put rye malt in a IPA, you can get that spice. I really don't get that. I think the chocolate and the roasted coffee overpower those notes, overpower it. Obviously I didn't add those, it was just my base, and I don't have the card to tell you exactly what that was, but there is 60L in here, so that's going to give a little bit. But that chocolate is bringing out some chocolate, roasted coffee. But again, kind of like I say with hops, if you're using a chocolate or a roasted malt, you're going to get a little bit of that chocolate, a little bit of that coffee in there. I think body's good, and like I said, kind of watered down, but it's a porter. I think that's how it should be. I'm liking it. So I don't know if I have any of these left, but I'll keep them going. Maybe another one can last 2 years, but I definitely want to get back to making some stouts now. Now that I made these porters, make a base stout. Maybe using a 60 and an 80 or something like that, just to see what we get. But yeah, definitely a good one to try. Check out the other videos just so you know what the recipe is, and I'll also link it down in the description. So yeah, if you enjoyed this review, check some more homebrew videos out over here. And until next time, happy homebrewing.